Nicolette van Wijngaarden lived a glamorous life as a high-end real estate agent. Paul Hogan and Chris Hemsworth among her clients, but behind closed doors, she was stealing millions.
It was all show, it was all image.
She was the real estate agent to the stars.
This is the day spa space.
Now she's one of Australia's biggest real estate fraudsters.
Are you preparing to go to prison? Is that something that you've been thinking about?
More than $3.6 million misappropriated.
Trust account fraud is where you help yourself to money which is not yours.
Now former staff wonder where their money is.
I'm still owed to this day $40,000 or $50,000.
And tonight, Nicolette van Wijngaarden speaks publicly for the first time.
It was not for personal gain, that's what you need to know, right?
Some of the properties that we're in were extraordinary, one-offs, very unique.
Unique by nature and by name. Unique Estates was launched by Nicolette van Wijngaarden back in 2009. The luxury real estate agency selling houses for the likes of Byron Bay local Chris Hemsworth and even appearing on A Current Affair spruiking the house that Paul Hogan built.
Because it doesn't really fit with the blonde Aussie icon.
Paul Hogan, I know she had a very close relationship at one stage with Chris Hemsworth and obviously Colette Dinnigan, which has been well publicised.
Simon Platt was a licensee of the Sydney operation of Unique Estates, running the office and selling premium properties around New South Wales, including fashion designer Colette Dinnigan's Milton farm stay on the South Coast.
Colette herself rang me and said, look Simon, thanks for the sale, it's all settled. The purchaser took the keys 2 weeks ago. I haven't got my deposit back yet. And I went, something's not right there.
On February the 14th, 2018, Unique Estates collapsed, leaving vendors like Dinnigan chasing the deposits they were owed, many into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. For some, the liquidation came as a surprise, as Nicolette traded in luxury at work and at home. According to staff, there were many holidays to exotic locations, boat trips and days out to the races.
Driving around in a Bentley convertible, AMG, Mercedes, literally about a month before it all sort of collapsed, went out and bought a $100,000 Audi.
When did you start to have concerns about the business?
You kind of get an inkling when people are chasing accounts constantly. Our wages weren't paid on time. It took 24 hours, 48 hours for them to come through. The big one for me was when she sat me down and asked me to take a 50% pay cut.
Staff were locked out of their office and many were left without documentation of the unpaid commissions, sales and superannuation that they were owed.
Colette Dinnigan's sale, for instance, I've never been paid on that sale. Then my wages, my holidays, superannuation, all of those factors. I think it totaled close to probably $70,000 or $80,000.
Simon managed to recover $34,000 of it, but he says he was one of the lucky ones. A Current Affair has spoken to a number of staff members who have not been able to regain any of the money owed to them and are still out of pocket tens of thousands of dollars.
A number of your staff say that they are short of wages and superannuation, holiday pay. Have you got anything to say to those members of staff?
I'm really sorry, but I can't. Not appropriate.
Van Wijngaarden has pleaded guilty to 2 charges of misappropriating funds from a trust account.
One was funds that she received as deposits on the sale of properties. The others was in respect to rents that she collected on behalf of various clients.
Legal expert Sam Macedoni says that given the sum of the fraud at hand, Van Wijngaarden is likely to face serious penalties.
You face up to 10 years jail for that sort of an offence.
$3.69 million.
$3.69 million, largest in New South Wales history from my understanding. Which is why I'm sitting here today. I think it's, I've been caught up into this and I shouldn't have been.
You do look like you're remorseful. Are you sad about what's happened?
It was not for personal gain, that's what you need to know, right? It's actually not to try and hurt anyone. So it's to try and keep the business going, to protect people from being hurt. So it's sad to say.
You must be sad that it will, I guess, inevitably end your career, right?
It already has.
Is there anything else you'd like to say while we've got you?
No, not at this stage, thank you. I'll comment when it's all done.
Van Wijngaarden's guilty plea is a win for New South Wales Fair Trading. This is the largest case of real estate fraud they've ever recorded. Commissioner Rose Webb.
So we do regular audits, but we can't audit every real estate agent in New South Wales. And so we do rely a lot on members of the public alerting us to issues that might be occurring in relation to trust accounts.
It looks like she is potentially facing jail time. How do you feel about that?
On the person I knew prior, it's really sad, really sad. But on the person that I understand that, you know, she actually is, I'm looking forward to the day that the sentence comes down.
Van Wijngaarden returns to court tomorrow.